Christmas on the Bayou is so different to pretty much every Christmas film I've ever seen, primarily in terms of its setting, its location, and I found it really refreshing and really quite good. It's a little bit more dramatic than a lot of Christmas films I watch. A lot of them are really light-hearted, but this one, it carried itself well. It aired originally on Lifetime in 2013, directed by Leslie Hope, written by Marcy Holland and Brian D. Young. And this stars Hilarie Burton as our protagonist, Katherine, and Tyler Hilton as Caleb. We also have Brody Rose, who plays young Zack. I think he is a brilliant character. Absolutely love him. He's kind of a very typical child, and I just think he is brilliant. Really thoroughly enjoyed just watching that character interact with the other characters. There's just something about him. He had this, this fabulous zest for life, but was also a little bit grumpy, and I'm sure you'll know what I mean when you watch it, if you watch it, which I thoroughly recommend that you do. I'll read the description from IMDb, which sums it up pretty well without giving away anything really. And this says, a divorced workaholic executive goes back to her hometown to spend Christmas with her son and mother. Through a rekindled romance and a small miracle, she discovers where her heart truly belongs. So in that regard, it's nothing overly unique with your average romantic Christmas films, because it's about somebody who's in the city and goes back to a small town to rediscover her roots and realize that there's more to life than just the hustle and bustle of the 9 to 5 or the 9 till 10. You know, you're a workaholic. You never really clock off, and because she has a young son, that may end up causing some problems. I really enjoyed it, and obviously, as I said, it's the actual narrative itself is not that unique, but the location, the settings, I thought were absolutely beautiful. It's very rural. I love the bayou. That aspect of it I thought was really refreshing because, as I said, I've never seen a Christmas film on the bayou. In terms of where it's actually filmed, it was filmed in St. Martinville, Louisiana, and also Lafayette, Louisiana. Two places I've never been to, but you know, the set, the visually, I'll start that sentence again. The locations are gorgeous. The set designs, I'm not sure whether they were fully constructed set designs or if they were actual properties, but they look internally really beautiful. I have to say, Ed Asner as Papa Noel, fantastic. Really thoroughly enjoyed. I'm trying to find something about this that I didn't like. I think the only thing I can say, and this is not exactly the film's fault, is that I could not watch this kind of film constantly because I feel like the complete rural aspect to it lacks something for me that the more bustling city-based department store ad executive social media guru Christmas films have. I guess what I'm trying to say is it doesn't have the commercialism of a lot of the Christmas films that I watch, and that completely works in the film's favour, but for me personally, it's not my kind of Christmas film on an everyday basis. But as a refreshing change from the kind that I usually watch, it is brilliant. I think the characters are great, particularly Zack, and Sienna. I really liked Sienna as well. I can't find any fault with it. It may not be for everybody, it may not be everybody's kind of Christmas film, but if you think you will like it, definitely give it a go. In fact, even if you're not sure, give it a go, and then let me know what you think, because I definitely think there's something magical in this for everybody.